All right, we're live, everyone, down here at Murphy Candler Park, Atlanta Colt Youth Association, here for our Pee Wee Championship game tonight. This is Dave Rickle on the call, next to my good friend Ron Bernstein, otherwise known as RB. He'll be doing the color tonight. Might be a little colorful, we'll see. Got a bunch of board members up here helping. We got Travis Thatcher, we got Amy Sear, we got Brooke Heaps getting everything together.
Travis Thatcher's going to be joining us.
Who's that?
Travis Thatcher, the one and only Travis Thatcher.
The one and only. Oh, here comes President Perro coming up. Make sure what's going on. Greg, who won the toss here?
All right.
Looks like the Bengals might have. I think we got the Eagles are going to be kicking off. So go through some facts here real quick. Eagles head coach Tyler Shermer-Horn, Brandon Sutherland, Zeb McKenzie. The Bengals are coached by head coach Andrew Lorimer, Andrew Economos, and Shane Shoneth. Now, make sure we know you're out there in broadcast land. Send us a text at 864-316-5056. Let us know who you are, who you're rooting for, and where you're checking in from, and we'll give you a shout out here on the broadcast. Once again, it's 864-316-5056.
Number 10 is no stranger to the championship, Jack Seary. Number 11, Miller Sutherland.
We're about 20 seconds from kickoff here.
Number 32, Declan Shermerhorn. Number 50, Matthew Carr. Number 66, Benson Adams.
Atlanta Colts in its 57th, 58th year. We're aging.
Been around for a long time.
I've been around longer. Just saying.
Now we go over to the Bengals, coached by Andrew Lorimer.
I guess the bottom line is everybody can actually watch this.
Yep. Who's kicking off there, RB? You got a number
we got
for
the
us?
Eagles kick it off.
Lincoln Economos. Number 82,
And you're going to have to bear with us because we can't see.
Luke Lorimer. Number 63, Mason Leindyke. Number 16, Ian Marr. Number 77, Declan O'Neill. Number 88, Eli Schlick. Number 4, Waylon Shoneth. And number
And away we go. We've got an onside kick.
we got an onside
Number
kick.
83 picks it up for the Bengals, and he's going to go with it. Gets it to about the 45-yard line, so that's 88. My eyes fail me. Eli Lick with the first touch of the game.
And it'll be the Bengals. First and 10 from their own.
So one thing you'll notice here for the Pee Wee Championship is we'll be using the blue sideline. It's in 6.5 yards from the normal field, so it's a 40-yard wide field instead of the normal 53. And it's a 9-man game, so 9 men on each side.
But it will still be challenging for Dave and me.
Yes,
to call.
yes. We have some great shade on these windows, which prevents us from really seeing numbers very well.
I'm going to slide it over for you. All right. First play, Dave.
That's going to Economos, number 2, who's been one of the main players of the park this year. And he's rumbling and stumbling, picks up about 7 yards.
Slade
Gets to the 49.
Reese was out there on the right edge to bring down Economos.
That's a great tackle by Slade Reese.
That was the last guy. Had Economos gotten away from Reese,
He might have
may
been gone.
6.
All right, so we've got about 2nd down and 4 to go.
All right, folks, our second and 4.
Beautiful night here. Fall weather.
It is a
kicking
beautiful
in.
night. All right, Economos back to get the snap again. Economos checking in at 6'4", 280. Oh, he's throwing
First
it
throw of
too.
the game.
Up a little high for number 8 for the Bengals.
Yep, that pass was intended for Luke Lorimer. And it looks like he broke off his route a little early maybe, and
Right.
the ball sailed over his
Now,
head.
RB, you've known Coach Lorimer for a long time now. You've been on the board for a long time. I feel like Andrew's been here since the earth was cooling.
Well, no, that was me and 40, and then Lorimer came around sometime in the Paleo age, and
Okay.
we remained. We're all neighbors too, which is good. Like Dave, Andrew, myself. There you go.
All right, here comes Economos running right. He's got the edge. Are they going to push it? They get him out of bounds. Looks like RB. It looks like about the 36-yard line. It's
Yep.
going to be a first down. We're moving the chains.
And that was Slade Reese again.
Slade Reese on
He's
the push
all
out of
over
bounds.
the field.
He's fast, that Slade Reese, that's
Fast.
for sure.
Fast little kid. And I say little because it is Pee Wee. I was lucky enough to take my oldest son's Pee Wee team to the championship game here one rainy, misty November night back in 2007.
2000, that's about 16 years ago.
Yeah,
I tell you, getting to the championship, nothing like it, because win or lose, you go home with a trophy.
exactly.
All right, here we go. Got two guys in the backfield. I'm going to guess it's going to – no, it looks like it's Luke Lorimer gets the handoff, gives it to, no surprise, Economos, gets up there for about 10 yards.
So they're mixing it up in the backfield. Luke Lorimer lining up as quarterback in that play. Where we've seen Economos, one of the two Economos brothers, line it up as QB.
No, we need to get a spot on the center. The center for the Bengals has been perfect so far with some really good snaps. All right, if you're out there in broadcast land, send us a text. Let us know who you are and who you're rooting for. 864-316-5056. Number to text is 864-316-5056.
Well, here's a short
Who's that
1
at
yard
center?
to get a. I can't pick up a number.
It looks single digits. So
We need to have rosters by numbers and positions. That's a 1 yard. There you go. He's picked up the first down.
that's Lorimer, a tough run up the middle. Hey, who's our center for the Bengals? If you can get a number. That's what I was thinking 4, right? We're thinking it's Waylon Shoneth. Coach Shoneth Shane, son. Another great board member here at the park. Shane's been putting many years of time and sweat into this place. Yep, number 4 is the center. So far, Waylon Shoneth is perfect on the snaps.
Coach Shoneth works with him at home all weekend long.
All right,
second
Economos
pass.
throwing. Oh, it's almost.
Wow, just in and out of the hands of Luke Lorimer.
Do we get a number on defense there?
We can't see through this double plate glass window here. Like
It's great for
the winter when
For-
it's one.
it's great for energy efficiency. All right, we're looking for our first donation of the year. It looks like we've got some light bulbs out on the scoreboard, so not exactly sure how much time's left,
I'll
but
be calling.
please click on ACYA, donate now.
Yep. Look at that cutback.
Economos was right on the sideline
two
and danced
Eagles.
back out.
Two Eagles. Let's go to the replay. Two Eagles defenders just took each other out.
They had him about bottled up on the sideline, and he was able to get a little shake and bake and get back to the middle of the field. Looked like he had a couple DeAndre Hopkins spin moves on there, too, to get to the end zone.
The Economos boys come from good stock. They have some athletic genes in that family.
They have a lot of athletic genes in that family.
In fact, we can talk about that a little bit.
So here we go. We've got a dead rush, but we got a PAT try. And it looks good.
Good.
Looks good from here. Yes, sir.
So in Pee Wee football here at Atlanta Colts, that counts as a 2-point conversion.
2 points. And I believe also if you pass the ball, it counts for 2.
Right. Exactly.
If you run it in, it's
only
1.
But that changes is like tomorrow night. It will be different for the 4th, 5th, and the 6th, 7th.
Gotcha. Hey, Greg, is the pass good
So
for
yeah,
2
the
also?
Economos brothers,
And a kick.
the dads we're talking about, they have some good
What about an older league?
athlete pedigree. We're trying to pick up the number on the clock. It should say on. You can look it up on the box.
Yeah,
And Travis
Travis,
Thatcher,
who is
always
he is in head of sponsorship.
Head of sponsorships, always thinking ahead of the curve, and just came over and brought up what Dave had mentioned earlier, which is like donate at
ACYA.com.
We don't know what it is. All right, so Bengals on the scoreboard.
Who's kicking
first.
here?
Looks like Mason Lyondike.
There we go. Oh, Eagle. Oh, boy, we got a problem here. Oh, we had a little bobble on the kickoff. And Luke Lorimer fell on it. So the Bengals are going to get the ball right back with an 8-0 lead. They are in business at the 47-yard line.
One of the best plays in Pee Wee is that onside kick. Although he didn't squib that along the ground, he just put it up.
Yep. You never know, that pigskin always has a funny way of bouncing.
So that was Mason Lyondike on the kick.
Great kick by Mason. So we got a first down and 10 on the 47. I'm guessing 4 minutes and 27 left, but can't really tell.
I think it will pop up in a second. I'm with you, though. There's a keeper.
Lorimer holds it.
A great fake.
Lorimer, oh boy. Oh, the ball's on the ground. The ball's out. Bengals, I think, picked it back up, though.
Getting all the bounces so far. That's right back to him.
So let's see if we get a number on who picked that up. Yeah, so it ends up being Waylon Shonath who picks up the fumble and advances the ball. But a great run. Looked like a little RPO from Coach Lorimer, with Luke going around the left side, getting about 30 yards, and then tossing the ball over there to his buddy Waylon and picks up 5 more. So we're going to have a first down and 10 on the 19.
Reminded me of that play last night in the game. James Cook running off left tackle for the Bills and got in the clear and bobbled it. It bounced right up, and he kept going with it.
The old pigskin. All right, Economos going right, smelling end zone. Nope. James Walker gets him out of bounds. So we're going to have a second and 4. It looks to be at about the 13-yard line.
We have a veteran crew of refs out here tonight. That 2 of the 3 referees were around doing games when I was coaching.
Tell you, Rodney's been here forever.
Rodney's, we've had a couple run-ins out on the field.
Yeah. Rodney's ejected my broadcast partner, RB, here probably 4 or 5 times over the years.
I did not get ejected, but.
Should have.
Probably. That I could agree with.
Here we go. Passing. Oh, my gosh. We have a pass that was deflected, bounced off someone else's helmet, and goes right into the hands of Economos, right?
I couldn't see who caught it. It looks like number 1, Slade Reese, once again, got his hand on the ball and then just kind of.
It was an incredible play on defense. So we've
Right.
got 2 great defensive plays. We're looking to our president here to see if we can figure out who scored the touchdown.
Anybody pick up a score touchdown? Who that was? Kia Maurer. Looks like Kia Maurer was the.
The try after no good. So Sam Wilder drilled the first one.
So just like that, with 3:34 left to go here in the first quarter at Murphy Candler Park, it's the Bengals 14 and the Eagles nothing, but plenty of football left to go. And hopefully this
I'm looking forward to seeing
I'm
looking forward to seeing the Eagles offense here.
Right. I mean, they
got
to the
3:34.
championship.
3:34 to go.
These are the last 2 of 8 teams in the youngest division here at the park.
So the Bengals went through the regular season undefeated. The Eagles came through, and they were in the 3rd seed. So they upset the 2 seed to make it to the championship game. Some real good players on the Eagles team as well. All right, a little quiet out there tonight in broadcast land. If you're out there, give us a shout. It's 864-316-5056 is the text message. Love to hear from you. We got a big kickoff there by Eli Lick. Oh, we got a break. Keep going, keep running. There we go. Yep. We got Declan Schemmerhorn on a big run. I remember seeing his dad at the pool many years ago before he even had kids and started recruiting him to be out here coaching. So it's quite the joy to see him fulfilling his destiny and coaching here in the Super Bowl tonight.
So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from just inside of Bengals territory at the 49. And this is it. We're going to get a good look at this powerful Eagles offense.
Now you can see out there in broadcast land that we've got 2 coaches on the field for both sides. And no one's allowed to coach once the center puts his hands on the ball. So that's the way this works. We've got our first shout out here, RB. Oh, no surprise, a shout out to Slade Reese. Number 12, James Walker with the ball, rumbling. He gets about 8 yards. Great job getting upfield. Aunt Suzanne is watching from Birmingham, Alabama.
Lincoln Economist was the tackler for the Bengals on that play. Who's here?
Aunt Suzanne. Aunt Suzanne, I need you to do me a favor. My son is a freshman at Birmingham Southern. I need you to scoot over there and do a little room check for him.
We have 2
I think he's
Birmingham
usually up
Southern
to no good.
dads up here.
Yeah. My boothmate son also went to Birmingham Southern. Just graduated.
Just did.
It was a baseball player there. My son Charlie was a ACYA champion with the Seahawks and now playing at Birmingham Southern. We got a lot of Bengals. Jake Economos leading the charge there.
Yeah, James Walker ran
I'm not sure what they're feeding him over
wall
the
of-
Economos family, but giving them some nails for breakfast, but they're coming to play.
They set up a orange and black wall, and James Walker wasn't getting through that.
James Walker wasn't going to get through that. All right, we've got confirmation that Aunt Suzanne is going to do a room check on Charlie Rickle at Birmingham Southern. So this is good
check
news.
on Charlie Rickle. I wish I would have known Aunt Suzanne when Ian was there the last 4 years.
She might have seen some horror shows in Ian's
the
room.
baseball team's a little off the – that's all I'll say.
All right, Slade Reese taking the snap again. A little razzle-dazzle, and upfield he goes. We got Economos and Shoneth in on the tackle. We were smart enough to finally switch our play sheets so that the numbers are on the same side as the teams are.
We have a man down. We'll try to get a number.
Declan. I think we've got Declan Schemmerhorn on the ground here right now.
Dave, when I was coaching the Giants, and I would say, like, if anybody wants to see a really classic, funny video of the 2008 Giants, Pee Wee Giants here at the park, go to YouTube and put my name in. It's
Ron
Dave's
Bernstein.
RonBurnstine. It looks like Bernstein. And look for the video that I have posted from one of the dads owned a broadcasting business here, like a school. And
Was it Ted Turner?
It just a little less successful than Ted Turner. I didn't mean financially. Very
If
successful.
it was Ted Turner,
person.
we might have had that scoreboard going.
Exactly. We'd have bulbs on the scoreboard at work.
All right, let's go.
Jack Batten's dad.
Declan's up.
But go Ron
Declan,
Bernstein.
here we go. We got Declan trying to get off the field here.
He's coming. Ron Bernstein on YouTube. Look for the Giants. It looks like it shows me in a blue pullover with a Giant and Monday Night Football. And this dad did an incredible package. 2, actually.
All right, here we go. Got Declan coming off the field a little gingerly.
Here comes our ace paramedic, Ashley.
All right, that left leg.
Now we hate to see that.
Looks like they might have been better off just slinging him over a shoulder and
All right, folks, it's
hugging him
a
out.
big fourth
So
down for the Eagles here.
All right, good job. All right, here we go. Let's see what coach has lined up.
Early in this game.
yep, 4th down and 8 with a minute, the clock running down towards a minute. 14-0. Bengals here, and we just went under the 1 minute mark.
All right, Slade Reese taking the snap.
Reese takes snap. Let's give it to Walker.
James Walker with the run. He looks like he's got the corner.
Yeah, he's got the first down and more.
Tell you, Walker's fast.
Wow.
Looks like Luke Lorimer caught up to him.
So just like that,
They're in business. We
fourth
got a
and
first down.
yep, from 4th and 8, the Eagles' James Walker scoots around the right side.
Yeah, we'll see if I can get you a number on that.
Let's see if we can get one more playoff here before the end of the first quarter. The clock is running.
All right, so big fourth down conversion.
We had some incredible semifinal games here
First and 10.
last week. Unbelievable. Overtime,
We are inside
last-minute wins. It was very exciting.
There's something always special about this park and the playoffs.
And you have a
You
lot
never
of
know what
number
to
one
expect.
seeds dropping out quickly some years.
Oh.
Keeper.
A little fake right, go left. Golly, the Bengals are flying to the ball. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're doing a great job coaching contain. We had, it looked like we had Lorimer in there. Looks like
Well, Little Shona stopped
Jake
him behind
Conlos
the
got
line.
in there.
Kind of slowed him up, and then
Whalen got in there first.
and we did get the playoff, which is nice. So
Reese to get about, we'll call it,
maybe he got 2 yards on the carry.
second quarter.
All right, I see we got some tape going on Declan's leg, so looks like they're wrapping up his ankle a little bit. Maybe we got a little twisted ankle. Maybe
I
they're
think
trying to patch him up
sometimes
and get
at
him
this
back in.
age group, it's somewhat psychological. What do you think, Dave? He's going to go back in and be fine.
That's what we're hoping. He's up. He is up. Out there in broadcast land. Declan is back on his feet. He's got blue tape on his ankle. Ashley, as usual, our paramedic, taking great care of the kids. All right, end of the first quarter. The number to check in is 864-316-5056. Once again, that's 864-316-5056. We've got the start of the second quarter. The number 1 seed Bengals ahead of the number 3 seed Eagles, 14-0.
I could see why the Bengals are the number 1 seed.
They're a good team.
They seem like well coached, good draft.
Well coached, good draft, good players. I think we need to look next year. I'm going to talk to the president about maybe needing to split up Lorimer and Shona. Those guys that might be impossible if those guys coach. That seems like an inside job to me. I don't know.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
No, we're just teasing.
Coming from the former
They've been
president.
coaching together for years. They both coached travel football, and this year coaching interleague.
That's right. They were Colts coaches last year. That's a whole different experience out here, coaching the Colts travel teams.
All right, here we go. Once again, it's 9-man football. Slade Reese takes the snap.
Look at that.
Great snap, by the way. Number 70, Lewis Hall. We're going to have a third down in about 3.
Trying to pick up a number on the tackle.
Man, I don't know if he got a great spot on that from all the way up here.
Well,
Third
we've got
3.
2 downs to go through.
Ball's on the 27. All right, we got some spirited Eagles fans getting ready, as you would always expect. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Let's see what coaches got drawn up here for the Eagles. He's got a man split out. Reese on a gun, he's going to take it. It's going to be a bootleg, and it looks like he's got enough for a first there.
There's the first down for the Eagles.
All right, my eyes have been cleared. We've got Jack Seary is the center. So far, he's perfect tonight. Number 10. Got a good snap off, made it downfield for a block to help get the first down. So we're going to have a first down and 10. Who was that running the ball? Did you see RB?
That was Slade, right?
Was it Slade again on the carry? Clock. Calling for the clock to run. The refs always have a date at the end of the game, so you know they're going to keep the clock running.
Keep it moving. Mike Robinson, the referee out there.
Oh, yeah. Mike's got a date. He's been grumpy ever since I've known him. I used to think it was me. Then I realized he's grumpy with everyone.
He's never grumpy with me.
You should have seen the look when they found out that it was a 6 o'clock game, not a 5:30 game.
I'm sure they'll bill us for that half hour.
I thought we were going to need those Brookhaven police officers to get him off President Perro. 30 minutes. Just go flip through your phone for a minute.
President Perro's a little worried about.
He's done a
this
fine job
broadcast
this
going
year,
off the
President
rails.
Perro. All right, here we go. We got the handoff. Ooh, we're getting upfield quick.
James Walker.
James Walker again. So I think we are officially able to call James Walker a nifty runner. He is quick. He is light on his feet. He is hard to see.
Yeah.
And he runs hard.
Very diminutive runner. That's a Birmingham Southern word.
As a New York Giants guy, I like to think of him as a Dave Meggett kind of guy. One of my favorite all-time Giants.
He's no O.J. Anderson, I'll tell you that.
Well, I named my cat after Maurice Carthon, so.
His name's Carthon?
Maurice. Maurice. He's been dead for some years now, RB. This is when I was.
He's with LeBron in was it a cat or a dog?
Cat. Here we go. We got a snap.
James
Walker again. He's smelling the corner. Oh, he tackles it into the end zone. He goes into the end zone. Kean Maurer made a valiant effort at the goal line to get him down. Great effort at the goal line. He's just able to shake it, get his shoulder pads underneath him. Very impressive. Very impressive run by James Walker. It'll be interesting to see if they go for 2, if they go for 1. Oh, we've got our cheerleaders out there tonight. Always got to send a shout out to Christina Stern. What she's done with the ACYA cheer program has just been incredible.
So it's 14-6 Bengals. We're waiting on the PAT by the Eagles.
Looks like they're running a play, meaning not kicking, meaning if it's a pass, it's good for 2. If it's a run, it's good for 1.
Let's see what they have in their bag of tricks,
Slade
Dave.
Reese back for the snap.
Walker behind him.
Oh, fake. Keeper. Ooh, they get him down, though. So the try is no good.
Lincoln Economos was the first man to greet him. It was a little slow developing, right?
It was a little slow developing, but one thing I tell you is I would not want Lincoln Economos to be the first man to greet me either. That's a big fella.
Let's hear it for these cheerleaders too, by the way.
Well, I saw him when he got here today, and he was parking his car. And when he got out, big.
Did he drive himself, or
He did.
did he bring his? Did he come on his motorcycle?
Not tonight. That was last week.
Last
for the
week,
semis. Today he came in.
So Lincoln came on his motorcycle to the semis and just drove himself
He
tonight.
actually came in on the Eagle Rock bus today.
All right, so here we go. We got a ball game. 14-6. Onside kick. Is it going to get 10? Number 12 with the kick.
It didn't go 10 yards.
James
so
Walker. It
it'll
looked like
be,
it curled up at about 7.
Yeah. As long as he didn't touch it, which that's why I started to say, I wanted, as a coach, the coach in me was about to scream, get away from it.
Yes.
From the Eagles, 46.
When I was coaching Colts, Dave, we had another assistant coach. He's no longer with us, sadly, Dave Fleming. And he wore a Halloween game. We had a Halloween game. And he wore a hockey goalie mask. And we were coaching probably 10, 11-year-olds. And whenever we kicked off, I told our guys to kick it towards our sideline where Coach Dave was standing because the other team wanted nothing to do
with the Halloween mask.
So we were like onside kicking over there because there was a big hole.
All right. We got Lorimer with the snap. Out to – no, Lorimer keeps it again. Golly. Oh, and it pops out. It goes back in.
There's the James Cook. And he's still going.
Whew. Man, there was a lot to see on that play. Coach Lorimer, you might want to rewind that one when you get home tonight to watch the game.
Nice run.
But it ends up for a gain of about 9. So we'll have 2nd and 1.
We got a time on the field by Rodney.
I think Andrew has been coaching that fake handoff in the kitchen because he's got it down pat. Unbelievable.
Yeah, there was nobody near him.
I'm a little disappointed in the Lorimers this year. They did not stop by for Halloween. We had their candy all set up and ready to go, and they called no show, just like my night shift crew at the Waffle House.
I went to the Waffle House last week and met somebody who was with Glennon after we did the playoffs here. That's right. Had the Texas toast, whatever it was good, with just some plain hash browns.
Patty melt,
yeah,
cheesesteak. All right, here we go. Might have Economos back for the snap here.
They're just coming straight.
His brother's lead blocking, or cousin, brother or cousin.
Walker made a valiant effort at a tackle.
Economos brothers or cousins? All right. President Paro isn't even sure on the lineage there.
But they're all close, so they're like brothers, like you and I, Dave. Nice run. James Walker came flying, and that kid's got some wheels on him. Well, I think the Eagles would love to keep these guys out of the end zone here as we wind down the end of the second quarter and go to halftime.
All right, here we go. Shoneth undefeated on the snaps over center.
We got a
very
very unbalanced
in the backfield.
Very unbalanced line.
They are running hammer right. I might have, but they go left.
I was
Oh
reading
my.
that.
Oh my! Oh my!
He's still up.
Lincoln Economos is not playing Pee Wee football. He is playing Madden. That was an incredible run. I think he had 5 different sets of hands on him, and he weaved his way through it all. That looked like DeAndre Hopkins. Not really sure what to say about that, other than we look forward to. I think we look forward to seeing Lincoln play on Friday nights here before too long.
That will be nice. He had a little Dave Meggett in him.
That looked a little more like Brandon Jacobs. What was that?
And there's the extra point. Kick is good.
PAT's good, so we're going to move to 22-6. Yeah, I haven't gotten the number for the kicker yet. Do we have it?
Are we at 4:01 here in the second quarter? I'm going to go look.
Sorry about that in broadcast land as my friend threw his headset off. Hey, be gentle putting your headset down. You about scared us all.
Apologies for dropping my headset. But it is 4:01 here in the second quarter. So we have, as you can see, I think from the webcast, the clock, we have some issues with the first digit. Only on certain numbers, though.
Only on certain numbers. All right.
Wow, look at that.
Big kick by Wilder.
Fielded back at the 25-yard line by one of the Eagles.
He brings it up a couple yards just past the 30.
That on the return was Declan Schermerhorn. And he takes it from the 25 up across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 32-yard line. And we're about 3:55.
Yep, so good kick by Wilder.
Sam Wilder. So we've got snap, the handoff. James Walker.
James Walker, we got, looks like 6. Who's on that tackle? 80.
88, Eli Schlick, number 44.
Eli Lick on the tackle. It looks like Schlick, but they've got it written down on the sheet up here as Lick,
No,
so we're going to go
like
with Lick.
It's Schlick, It's
Schlick.
like the beer. Not really, but
Schlick.
2nd and 7.
Well, I don't know necessarily how to say it, but he's a good football player.
yep.
All right. Been quiet out there in broadcast
It's a
land. We've
hard
got Aunt
CH.
Suzanne, but give us a text here, 864-316-5056. Let us know who you're rooting for. Got Eagles and the Bengals in a tough match here.
Reese takes it. That's Walker. He's got trying to get the edge.
18 looks like. Maybe 16, Keenan Maurer pushed him out of bounds.
Yep. 2:59 on the clock. It stopped the clock when he ran out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Hard to get out of bounds. Stops the clock.
Maybe about 5.
Inside of the 3-minute mark.
Long 5 or 6.
3rd and 5.
That was a long run for a couple yards.
The longest yard.
I think their plays are slow to develop in the backfield. I think it seems like they're moving a little slowly. Let's see if they can pick up the pace a little bit.
All right, well, let's see. We'll put them on
I'm
the
talking
clock
about
here.
with the exchange.
And the Eagles line it up.
Here we go.
Snap to Reese.
Cut it back.
Walker. He's looking for a hole.
And clock
Big tackle on the play.
down to 2:45.
Was that Eli? Was that 88 on the tackle?
88 maybe, Eli Schlick. 92, Wilder. I think they were both in on that.
I tell you what you were looking at on that offensive line, RB.
4th down.
The right side of that line was definitely off the ball quicker than the left.
Yeah, it just something seems a little off or slow
Big 4th down. We got
as the ball is snapped by the Eagles. So
All right, we just got word from my son Eli Rickle, a sophomore at Wesleyan, that he was all region honorable mention this year. So congrats to Eli out there in broadcast land.
oh, he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, and I don't think he's got enough. He's short, and
Yep.
it'll be 1st down Bengals.
right at the hole, and I think he's short.
All right, so we're going to be 1st and 10 going the other way.
The Bengals are flying around out there, and that was my point. I was just
This Bengals team, what did you watch them in the semifinals? I'm guessing they won.
I did the other game,
Just inside.
and so no. And I try not to come out here that often.
How was the
That's a joke.
Bengals roll in the semis?
So here we are, 1:57,
Yeah,
and it's
Bengals are a good
1st
team
and
this year.
10 for the Bengals with a 22-6 lead over the
And
Eagles.
they got 2 minutes to work still.
Still just under 2 minutes, exactly. The ball's on the 40-yard line. The snap.
There's that
keeper.
fake again.
This time is, he's
The Lorimer fake.
brought it back inside.
Been working at it on the breakfast table for years.
Tackle along with
Here's your Fruit Loops. There they're not.
Miller Sutherland.
Here's your Apple Jacks. No, they're not.
So Luke Lorimer on the keeper. Did you notice it just seems a little bit quicker to
Yeah, they're quick off the ball, and that might be what it is. The Bengals are honestly a well-oiled machine. Run into the line. Snap to Lormer. There goes Economos.
Economist.
Gets down.
He-
They get him out of bounds about the 4-yard line, it
He
looks like.
runs the ball. He reminds me of, I'm going to date myself here, but he reminds me of like Gale Sayers. He kind of glides.
You know what?
He just,
He does.
and maybe he's got like long strides, and they're having a hard time bringing him down. They have a shot at him, but it might just be he's fast.
Do we get a tackler on that one? I couldn't see it from here.
Yeah, the guy out on the end.
All right. Snap to Lormer. Economos takes it, going right. Ooh.
Yeah, he's being chased down by Sutherland.
Golly.
He's got a
He cuts back
very good
again.
ability.
He's in.
I tell you,
I
Miller
think he was
Sutherland.
short. No, he got in. He got in.
Miller Sutherland did a great job coming upfield, and then Economos just cut it back inside. But a great looking play there by Miller. Till the cutback.
Well, he has an ability to like kind of stop. He doesn't even put like some incredible move. He just stops and like uses his
Lets the traffic go by.
hand without the ball to like push guys off and by.
Lormer to hold, Wilder to kick.
So this one looks like it's
It's
getting-
high.
Looks like
It's
that
through.
was just inside the upright.
All right. So Luke Lormer on the kick there.
This one's getting away from the Eagles right now as we get to the end of the first quarter. Still,
All right, we got a shout out. Coco, super proud of Slade Reese. I'll tell you what, Slade Reese is a fine looking player, Coco. Making you proud out there,
oh, I think
playing hard.
Coco is president of the Slade Reese fan club.
Oh, that's the one?
That is.
Okay.
And so you can get some information on the Slade Reese fan club at www.sladereese.com.
All right. We think Lincoln's up to, he might be pushing 50 fantasy points tonight.
Coach Lormer tonight dressed in looks like some Lululemon joggers, maybe a
Coach Lormer's always looking GQ.
white Under Armour long sleeve thermal shirt and just a black T-shirt, maybe something.
Oh, we got a nice kick there. Sneaks back all the way to the 26.
Look out,
Walker
this
picks
kid
it up
gets
and
loose
goes. He gets looks to be about 15 yards on the return to the 36. So the Eagles are going to have 46 seconds to go here. Hopefully they can put together a little dagger here, make something happen.
I want to see James Walker get loose. I want to see him get loose and see like a foot race between him
6 seconds left.
and
The Eagles have
Economos.
open timeouts as they look to put something up on the board here before the end of the half.
I'm sorry, www.sladereese1.com.
Oh, we had another message come in 5 minutes ago that we missed. We got Grandma and Grandpa rooting for the Eagles. Number 89, Dean Grunwald. Hello, Grandma and Grandpa. Glad you're checking in. Not sure where you're checking in from, but we're glad you are.
Are you guys in Boca?
Number 89, Dean, is their grandson. We're hoping we can get Dean a little touchdown here. Need one.
Reese takes it. He's going to fake it. It's an end around.
Get out of bounds.
Boy, those Bengals are flying to the ball.
And he doesn't get out of bounds.
Great play. First man in looked like it looked like 82, but I'm guessing.
No, timeout it's called.
With 28 seconds left.
I'm thinking that was Eli Slick on the first contact on the sideline. No, that's Grayson Goodwin. Number 82, Grayson Goodwin.
So we have a timeout. This one called by the Eagles. Wow, 30-6 here. Really would love to see the Eagles put one on the board before the end of the half. They've probably got 2 more plays. Maybe 3 if they
use their timeouts. But they do got second down and 8, so we got a little ways to go here.
Coming out of the timeout, here's Reese. He's going to fake it.
And he's looking to
Little
pass.
pass. Did he get it? He caught it. Could he go? Keep going. Keep going. Yes, sir.
Look at that.
That's got to be Walker. James Walker. We're going to go. We're going to have a 63-yard touchdown. James Walker.
So
63 yards. Incredible. Did you see Slade Reese back there? He was just poised and poised. The pocket eventually completely collapsed, and right before contact, he slings it. I don't know how James Walker pulled that down, but that was incredible.
Blocking by that line to give Reese some time. Found his guy, and they convert. And the Eagles needed that one before half.
So as I was saying, I'd love to see the Eagles get on the board before the end of the
You
half.
got it.
And there we go.
We are happy to report to Grandma and Grandpa that Dean Grunwald was part of that front wall blocking. Great job there.
We still don't know where Grandma and Grandpa are located. So send us another text and let us know where you are. By the way, Dave, the Pee Wee League here has had this is the largest number of kids participating in Pee Wee football here in a number of years. And football has its ebbs and flows. There were a period about a decade ago where kids were kind of
Doing other things,
doing
playing
other
video
things. I
games.
think it was during the whole
Mom and Dad realized that video games and sitting around aren't
it took a couple
quite
of
as scary as football.
for that realization to set in.
Coach Sutherland,
And we had 8 teams this year, a full league.
What's really exciting is we are getting ready to have our inaugural girls flag season this year. So people out there that are interested in girls flag football, check out ACYA. All right, here we go.
We had a little
Oh,
movement.
little-
Somebody jumped on the
someone
left side
jumped
of the
early.
line. Yep.
All right, so out there in broadcast land, 864-316-5056. Aunt Suzanne is very pleased with Slade Reese's 63-yard pass. It was incredible. I hope it looked as good on out in broadcast land as it did here. It was quite incredible. All right, here we go. Up to the line.
all right, here comes the Eagles, folks. Reese takes a snap.
Handoff upfield. James Walker's in.
That's good.
So we're going to have a 13-30 score.
That was that's the way I was like I want to see them move the ball like towards the line of scrimmage like that. James Walker took the ball quickly and then cut it up. It was quick. Even when the defense got to him, he was already in the end zone.
Straight upfield for Coach Bernstein.
All right, folks. That brings it. We got a 2-score game here. The Eagles are back in business. You'll love to see it.
Hey, was the running it in was good for 2?
Pitch.
Oh, it's forward pitch. All right, out there in broadcast land, that was a forward pass because it was flipped forward, kind of a shuffle pass. So that's good for 2 points. So we've got a 14-30 score now. 2-score game. That was a great play. Dialed up by Coach Schimmerhorn. I'll just go with Coach Tyler. Oh, boy, that's a short kick.
All right, the outside kick didn't quite go 10
All right.
yards.
So we'll see what happens. The Bengals are going to have the ball
So
with
yeah.
11 seconds to go on the 41. I'll be curious to see what Coach Lorimer, Coach Shoneth do here.
He thought that the onside kick had to go 1 yard, but it really needs to go 10.
Did not see the 0.
We have a gate number in here tonight at the park, 2,072, and one short little person. So that's the number of people
Paid
here
attendance.
at the park.
All right, here we go. The Bengals
We actually have a good crowd out there tonight.
11 seconds.
Championship night.
Oh, little person, I meant somebody has a baby with them.
We know, Ron.
Could be
We know.
misconstrued.
All right. We got trips right. We got Lincoln back.
Not
We
gonna
got a
take
timeout.
We're not taking those time.
Coach Tyler
timeouts.
says, I don't know about this. We're going to take a timeout. That's what I do
Not
know.
wasting any timeouts here.
Shoneth shows his hand. He'll have to
This is something that happens in Pee Wee football. You go, all right, they have 3 guys on that side. What do we do?
Call timeout.
What do we do?
Beautiful night again in Atlanta. Probably somewhere in the
I seem to remember
mid-50s.
most years it's freezing cold or
We've
rainy
had
on this
some-
night.
We've had some
Tough
really
nights.
cold nights.
I remember the 4th grade Raiders, probably about 2012. Former President Pat Rice's Raider team. Coach Bob Cucci bringing home the
I remember
championship. That was like Lambeau Field.
2 more neighbors.
I don't know why I came to watch that. It was cold. All right, trips right. Economos deep.
He's gonna.
And
go
the Eagles are
left.
saying a prayer.
Nope. He's going to air it out.
Up it goes. We might have a pick. We did. Oh, we do not. It was a great play.
good coverage. Just in and out of the hands of Slade Reese.
Slade Reese was right there to knock it down. I think he might have been smelling a pick 6 there and started checking out which direction he was getting ready to run in. But a good play nonetheless. We still have 5.5 seconds, so the half is not over.
He had some room if he would have held on to it. But nice play. James Walker is the son of fellow board member here at the park, Jamie Walker, football player. Played at University of Texas. That's right. Big guy, young man.
Ricky Waters there. Or Ricky,
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams there.
Ricky Williams protege
All right, they're back in
at
that
UT.
trips.
Very impressive. All right,
Clock running.
Economos scrambling. 1,
He's got
2,
he's got room to
3,
run. He's still
4.
going. He's got an open
There it
man
goes.
downfield. And it's-
Incomplete. A lot of fun on that play.
Just incomplete. As we tried to get it to number 88, Eli Schlick. And that'll be the
Eli Schlick on the
we got ourselves a ball game.
as the intended receiver there, did a good job
At the half.
getting down there, get it open, almost pulled it in, just missed. So
Eli Schlick with like memories of Chris Collinsworth.
you know that's right. So we've got 30-14 at the half. The phone number here, if you want to check in, is 864-316-5056.
Say that again.
864-316-5056. We'll advise you that right now is a good time to refill your drink, maybe take a bathroom break, put a pizza in the oven.
We have
But
8
we've
minutes.
got an exciting second half ready to go. And you've got 7 minutes and 45 seconds to
So get yourself out there, but
take a break. All right, we're back on here. We want to take a quick minute. Hopefully you can see the cheerleaders at halftime. Callaway Allen, Austin Emerson, Elizabeth Emerson, Blakely Ertley, Sarah Goff, Macy Hall, Stella Harper, Sydney Hart, Hallie Holbrook, Sophie Holman, Amelia Cowell, Sadie Otto, Caroline Peace, Caitlin Sen, Leighton Thompson, Blakely Uloa, and Claire Withers.
Good kick.
Eagles.
Fielded by Slate.
Slade returns it to the Bengals 47. Great job. We want to thank our cheer coaches also, Coach McKinsey Aloha, head coach Abby Otto, and assistant coach Laura Harper. So great job on the cheerleaders at halftime. Good touch there, Coach.
The Eagles are back on offense as they look to chip away at this lead.
All right, we've got
It's 1st and 10.
the contact number here is 864-316-5056. We've got a check-in from Grammy and Paw Paw.
Where
Out
are
in-
Grammy and Papa?
Out in Bristol, Tennessee. Go Bengals. And they are rooting for Kean. He made a couple good plays in the first half. Hope Kean Maurer, hopefully you're watching. Tough young man. All right, we got a direct snap and a handoff to Walker,
Hand off to Walker. He's wrestled down by
44.
That's Jake Economist has been busy tonight.
Jake Economos on the tackle there.
I tell you, Economos, Jake might be the defensive player of the game thus far.
Right.
44 has been in the middle of a lot. What do you think, President Pero? 44 defensive player of the game thus far?
Very active tonight. Very active. Where is he playing? And he's doing it from the defensive tackle spot.
I think they might move him around a little bit.
The Economos twins, brothers, cousins.
Lincoln might be the uncle. It's a big man.
There's Declan.
All right, Declan on a nice run there.
Tough run.
Good to see him coming off that twisted ankle. Declan's rumbling up
Yeah.
the left side for about 7 yards.
It's amazing what what Ashley can do with some tape and a splint and some ice.
I tell you what, ACYA trainers
back
are
in the
first
game.
class. We're going to have a 3rd down and 5.
Injury on that ankle.
So this would be a game changer. Eagles score at the half and then score again at the start of the second half. So we'll see if they get this thing a little closer.
Pep talk for Dan. All right, here
30
we
to
go.
14.
Coach having to revisit the play. Snap.
Quarterback keeper.
Keep. That's Slade Reese.
Slade Reese is
Slade.
going to pick up a yard or two, so we're going to have a 4th down and about 4.
Again.
There's your Economos Jake on the tackle there.
We'll call it a gain of a yard.
So
Pretty much.
Grammy and Paw Paw out there in Bristol, Tennessee.
Love NASCAR. I
Yep,
love
big race
NASCAR.
fans out there.
Gain of a yard. We got a big 4th down to start this second
They've
half.
got Kean some sort of a car every year for Christmas so far. All 8 years.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
All right, big down. Let's hear the crowd roar. We've got a 4th down and 4. We've got 3rd quarter. We've got a full house here
Huddle. It's a big
at
4th
Rob
down.
Johnson Field.
Let's hear it. 4th down early in the second half.
We got 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Quarterback needs a refresher on the play.
I love it. I love it.
Snap to Reese.
Oh,
He's faking it.
Look at
He's
that.
still on his
upfield. Does he fall forward? If he falls forward, I think he got it.
He's right there. Right there.
nice
I've got a message on my phone now, Dave.
gets him the 1st down.
I'm going to just step away for a second and hand it over to Travis Thatcher of Samford University, former quarterback at Samford. This message is from a Melissa. Are you almost done? Okay.
RB's got to go home, and RB needs to call and check in at home. He might be in trouble. I came to an agreement with my wife many years ago to not call me during championship week. Travis, welcome to the broadcast.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
Head of sponsor. Helped coach the
10U Colts.
10U Colts.
Made it to the semifinals this year.
Did you really? That's a great job.
Yeah. He's on the run.
Ooh,
Almost with a big stick.
What a great run by number 32, Declan. Number 8, Lorimer, comes flying in. There was a collision of about 4 players, 2 from each team. It was a scrum in there on the sideline.
It looks like he picked up 9 before he went out of bounds.
So one of the things here at ACYA is we have some travel teams that play out of here, and we also have this interleague, which you see right here. So tell us a little about how the travel season went, Travis.
Oh, wow, Dave. I think we went 7-3. We lost a close game to Tucker. It was 4th and goal with actually it was 2nd and goal with about 30 seconds. We got 2 plays off that did not score. Went and played a tough Douglasville team and got whooped pretty good. And
They play good football out in Douglasville.
Oh, yeah, really good.
They play good football in Tucker, too.
3 pick sixes, but we came back in the playoffs, played Tucker. First round, beat them.
Good.
Pretty solid win that was huge for our kids' program.
Anytime you beat Tucker at anything, it's great. Look at that cutback. Is that Walker? That's got to be Walker, right?
And
That's
then,
James Walker, straight out of University of Texas with the cutback to the right.
Nice run. Yeah, so then we finished up in the semifinals against a team called Southwest Cardinals out of Clayton County, Georgia. And they whooped us pretty good last year in the first round, and we took it on the chin again in the second round this year.
That happens.
Big kids, 200, some really big kids. So we played better, but we're going to keep building our team. Hopefully have an 11-year program next year and add some behind it, 9 and 10U.
9 and 10, that'd be great. Both my boys have played interleague, and they both played Colt here over the years. They're now, one's a freshman in college and one's a sophomore in high school. So,
wow.
Big shout out, by the way, Kyle Hamilton, ACYA alumni with a pick 6 this weekend. We've got ACYA alumni in the NFL, college football, high schools everywhere. Oh, that's going to be a keeper. Slade keeps it, tiptoes down the sideline.
Yeah, Dave, right now there's a guy, London Merritt. He played at Marist. He's at Woodward right now. He was Atlanta Colt. And he's one of the top 10 defensive linemen in the country.
Really?
And he's class of 2025. Offers, it started with Maryland, and now it's just rippled down. He's got everyone. He was at Ohio State this weekend visiting. USC last weekend, and he was Atlanta Colt. So
that's incredible.
It's very incredible what comes out of this park.
All right, we're going to have a first down. This is a big deal here. We got a first and goal from the 6 for the Eagles. Clock's running.
Beautiful night.
Jack Siri, he's not going to make a mistake because he knows his mom's up here. Going to come down and crack the whip on him. One of the great board members of all time, Amy Siri. Here we go. There's the snap. Good tackle. 60? I thought that was Jackson Dills. Looks like Jackson Dills on the tackle. Was that? It looked like number 50. Was it number 50? I'm going Jackson Dills on the tackle. Here we go. We got a second down and 6.
Doesn't look like we got much on that one, so it'll still be first and goal from the 6. Second and goal from the 6.
We got big Slade Reese taking that direct snap. And up the middle goes Walker. And he's in.
Walker.
He's in.
Walker's had a heck of a game tonight, regardless of the score.
James Walker with at least his second touchdown of the night. He had the long pass, so
he's a shifty guy.
I think that puts him in the neighborhood of about 38 fantasy points tonight.
Wow. I think he's well over 100 yards rushing.
James Walker and Lincoln Economos are 2 fantasy football leading players tonight.
Score game.
I'm guessing the Eagles are going to try and pass it again because that'll be worth 2 points. They could also kick a PAT for 2 points, but I'm not sure that they have a kicker on staff.
See what's going on here.
Drawing up a play.
Okay.
Let's see what Coach Sutherland, Coach McKenzie have written up here. Here they come to the line. We're going to have Slade Reese to get the snap. There it goes. Up the middle.
Stop.
Still going. No, it's
Not
just
get it.
short. Just short. That sure had the feeling the Bengals knew what might be coming there.
Wow. So 30-20.
We've got a game though.
10-point game. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Got a little Fly Eagles Fly shout out from President Perro.
That's right.
Reminder, we got a check in from Broadcast Land, 864 316 5056. That's 864 316 5056. Want to hear from you, Eagles fans. Guys are making it a game here.
So, Dave, tell us a little bit about Wesleyan. I know your son plays over there this weekend. You got a big matchup.
What's that now?
Your son plays at Wesleyan. You got a pretty big matchup this weekend.
Yeah, I think
Friday?
we've got some Wesleyan families on this Eagles team here.
Nice.
I think Slade Reese might be a Wesleyan kid, but that was the rumor I heard before the game. But yes, so the Wesleyan Wolves won a playoff game against Ringgold last week, so we're heading up to Stevens County.
Nice.
Pretty good football team up there. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
But it was a good season at Wesleyan.
Ooh, good little pooch by Walker. Great kick.
It was really a good. Let's see. Trying to get a number on the Bengals who picked that up. Was it number 10? 16? We're going to go 16. Kean Maurer. So we had a good year for Maurer still in the playoffs.
Nice.
St. Pius made the playoffs in the 4 seed. Dunwoody High School made the playoffs in a 3 seed this year. It was very exciting to see. I think they had an 8-2 regular season. So as good of a year as Dunwoody football has had in a while. I think Chambly got into the playoffs as a 4 seed. Of course, as we mentioned, the Wesleyan Wolves as a 2 seed. So all the high schools that this is a feeder park for had a really good season this year. So that's fun to see.
That's awesome to hear.
Here we go. Up the middle is Economos.
Ooh.
Man, we're going to give credit to the entire team.
Yeah, looked
The
like
Eagles, the entire Eagles team was in on the tackle.
a lot of penetration.
Jack Seary, Miller, Sutherland, Carr, Adams, Hall, Greenwald, all of them in on that play. It was beautiful.
I'll tell you what, Dave, what looked like was potentially the Bengals are going to walk away with this. The Eagles really have
Tightened it
back
up.
and tightened it up, right? They.
Yeah, for a minute there, you thought that this thing could go the other way.
Yeah, for the most part, I think the Bengals have walked through pretty much everyone they played this year. So this is a great game.
Oh, Lorimer on the Fruit Loop fake. Coming around the side. Gets down to the 37. So
Tackled by Walker, number 12.
once again, the Lorimer Fruit Loop fake, very effective. James Walker called his name an awful lot tonight. We're going to have a 1st and 10. That's going to be the end of the third quarter.
Well, it's going to be a good game. 10-point coming down the stretch here. The Eagles, Bengals.
Travis, what school are your kids feeding into?
Mine go to Chambly. I got 2 daughters at Chambly, and my son's at Asher Park, which is a Chambly school.
Gotcha.
So as of right now, that's where they go to school. So Chambly had a really good team last year.
Very good team
Lost
last
to
year.
Ware County, who went on to win the whole thing, the whole state championship. But then this year they were off a little bit. They lost their quarterback,
Yeah, I saw
Fabian
they had
Walker Jr., who was Fabian Walker's son, he was a quarterback at Florida State. He was going to be the next Charlie Ward, and he went on to go transferred to Valdosta State and won a national title with Valdosta State at quarterback. So he came from really good stock. They actually have Ed Reed right now. I think did he play? His son play at the park here? Ed Reed?
I don't know if Ed Reed's son played here.
So his son
is he at Chamblee?
He's a sophomore at Chamblee right now. He's a pretty good receiver, defensive back.
No
and
kidding.
I guess Ed's helping coach. Yeah. So it's pretty cool to see him in the stands. Everyone's freaking out. You know, oh my, that's Ed Reed.
He's as good as it gets. I think he's in the Hall of Fame now.
Yeah. So he's now helping out. I think he got whatever clearance he needed to help lay coach. So he's now helping Chamblee. So that's pretty cool. And then Fabian Walker, the dad who played at Florida State, he's actually coaching there as well. So they got some good coaching.
All right, here come the Bengals. Shoneth the snap. Economos 5 yards deep to receive. We got a hammer line up to the right. We're going hammer right. Sometimes they go left. Nope, he's going behind the hammer. Yep, going right behind the hammer. Ooh, good hit.
Run.
Good hit. Who's getting up there? We got a single. It looks like number Slade Reese. Yeah, number 1, Slade Reese.
Going way back with this, Dave, but Economos looks like a young Tim Couch wearing number 2.
Coming around that corner.
Yeah, gunslinger out of Kentucky and then played for the Browns. He was the number 1 pick in the draft, I believe.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. like all Browns draft picks. But they actually got a decent team this year, so we'll see what happens.
All right, we're gonna have a 1st and 10 from the 23 for the Bengals. They're up 30-20. We need a big Eagle stop here. Maybe now I'm the kind of guy that I don't root for the Eagles. I don't root for the Bengals. I root for overtime. So what I'm looking for right now is maybe a little strip, a little fumble rooski. Maybe the Eagles can do something to keep this at a 2-score game. We'll see. We got Lorimer, economist. There goes Lorimer.
Pulls it.
Coming around right. Boy, he is fast.
What? He looks
He's
like
a good-looking athlete.
Looks like Lamar Jackson coming around
He
that
sure
corner.
did look like Lamar Jackson coming around the corner.
RPO.
He's going to be close. I don't know if he's going to be quite there, but it's going to be a 2nd down and short.
He looks a little more like Lamar Jackson than he does Burrow.
It's funny.
Nice run by Lorimer. Sets the Bengals up for some short yardage. 2nd and
All right. 2nd and 2. Once again, it's a beautiful night here in Atlanta. Our game time temperature.
50, 60, 55 probably.
We're at 59 degrees.
Oh, that's nice. I think last year was in the 30s.
All right, we're back on. We just got some advice on how to finish off the live stream.
nice stop on the middle of that line for the Eagles.
All right, so we're back live here. We've got a 3rd down and 4. It's a little technical difficulty. We've gotten a lot of help. Our usual broadcast partner, Ed Seitz, had a family emergency tonight, so we leaned on ACYA Murphy Candler Baseball. Here's Economos.
Man, good penetration.
They had him stopped in the backfield, but he danced through it, and he gets around the corner.
Touchdown.
Is he in?
I believe
He is in. Wow, that was a heck of a run.
Great run.
Touchdown, Bengals.
I tell you what, they had him stopped in the backfield at the 20, and he leaned right, went left, got to the sideline, tiptoed the sideline, and we've got a 36-20 ball game with about 4:47 to go.
Oh, look at the field goal attempt. PAT. Sam Wilder with the kick. Kick
All
is
right.
good.
We want to thank Matt Murphy, our help from Murphy Candler Baseball, who came in and helped us get the broadcast going tonight. Thinking about Ed Seitz and the appreciation for all his years of helping us out. So
Sure.
let's reach out. 864-316-5056. We got time for one more check-in from Broadcast Land, 864-316-5056. We need a little good juju from the Eagles fans out there as they try and get this thing close. We've got an 18-point game. I tell you, those 2-point conversions have been a big deal for the Bengals.
For sure. Dave, I might have missed it. Did you guys send out with the dial-in? Did you guys, or the text in? Did you send out where people were from?
Yep.
Where were our audience?
We're from Bristol. We're from Birmingham.
Oh wow.
Hold on one sec.
So, folks, we're about to get a kick here. Dave had to step away for a second. With the Bengals, 92 with the kick. It's a hybrid kick, but Economos with the tackle. Looks like number 70, Lewis Hall, the nice catch. Most linemen probably would have dropped that, but he caught it, so that's great. Bengals, folks, I'm sure you've heard they've had a great season. The Eagles have had a great season here at ACYA. This time of year is very special. A lot of good football. It's great to see the families out. I mean, I know RB said there was 4,000 people in attendance, but honestly, there's probably 200 plus people here, which is huge, more than I've seen in a while. I think I talked to Coach Pero. I coach with the Atlanta Colts. He's the president of the Colts Association this year, and he was saying that this Pee Wee program is the biggest it's been in 5 years. So it's awesome to see folks back, kids playing football. You may or may not know it's 1st through 3rd grade for Pee Wee, so it's a good opportunity for kids to get football in while they're young. It's a great league and a great program. So number 1, Reese. The pass to James Walker dropped. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
All right, Travis, we got a shout out to Greg Goodwin from the Tribbles down in Orlando. Go
Nice.
Bengals.
I was watching that UCF game. That's pretty cool uniforms this weekend. I think it was like a SpaceX uniform that was really neat. So
I don't know anyone who wouldn't want to live in Orlando.
no,
But number 82, Grayson Goodwin, got his cheering section out there. Might be on his way to a championship here at Paul Johnson Field. Snap to Slade Reese.
into Walker. Nice tackle.
Walker gets wrapped up.
82 had a nice tackle.
Number
there.
50, Jackson Dills.
Goodwin.
Number 82, Grayson Goodwin, on demand.
He must have heard us talking up here.
I think hopefully the Tribbles saw that one. Their guy Goodwin comes to the sideline and cleans it up. So we're going to be a 3rd and 10 on the 50. Does seem like the Eagles might be running out of time unless they get a little razzle me dazzle here. All right. We got Siri snapping. We got Reese receiving. We got Walker in the backfield, and here
Into
comes
Walker.
someone from
Jet
the
sweep.
edge. Oh,
Ooh, Declan fumbles on a jet sweep, but
they're going to call.
yeah, 18. He recovered, but his feet were out of it. Half his body
Yep.
was out of bounds. So
Yep. Declan picks up an extra 3 yards.
good run by Declan.
It looks like that ankle might have twisted on him again.
Eagles ball. It's 4th and 5.
Sort of
All right, we're going to.
roll him over the line, right, Coach?
There we go.
It's like you heard a hamstring or calf. He's a tough player, though. He's played tough tonight.
Yep.
Hurt the left leg, now it's the right leg.
His
But
dad's first year of coaching, makes it to the championship.
Yep.
Great effort. As a 3 seed, the Bengals were kind of performing as expected, undefeated in the regular season. All right, here we go.
Fourth down. Let's see what the Eagles got. They
4th and 5.
moving.
Slade Reese takes it around left. And I think that's Lorimer. Number 8, again, Luke Lorimer.
Trying to get outside. And Lorimer filled that quickly.
Goes back to his dad for a hug. Great to see. Dad, you see that?
Yeah.
I saw that,
I
son.
saw
I
it.
saw that. Keep playing.
I saw it.
Keep playing, son. We got 2.5 minutes to go.
With an 18-point lead.
This is a fun age, Dave. See these kids dipping their toes into football.
You know, the fun thing about Pee Wee football, everybody's nervous about it, but it's really as safe of a as of a sport as there is, because these boys just don't run hard enough to create too many injuries. So
Agreed.
most of the things that happen are
Agreed.
people falling down funny or weird things like that. But it's a lot of fun to see them out there running around. All right, Bengals take over on downs. Here comes Lorimer. We got a reverse.
Nice run.
And that's 82. Grayson
82.
Goodwin on
Good one.
demand. They check in from Orlando, and all of a sudden
Tell you
Grayson's all over the field.
Jack Seary stayed at home on that one.
Jack
Dave,
Seary
and
with
made
a big
great
stick.
open field tackle.
Jack Seary bringing the hit
Yep.
like his mom, Amy Seary.
Yeah, his mom's really happy up here, smiling, laughing. Good to see.
Amy, was that you that taught him to hit like that?
The young ones would call the hit stick.
All right. We got 1:52 remaining. Bengals have the ball on an 18-point lead.
Oh, we got trips right. Bengals not letting off the gas. Bengals line needs to scoot up, get on the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. I tell you, the Bengals have looked good getting in and out of formation all night.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're
Snaps have been
throwing.
immaculate.
Ooh, great
Nice open
tackle.
field tackle.
Number 11, Miller Sutherland, with one of the tackles of the game.
That was a great play.
And was having none of it.
Good job, Miller. Good job, Miller. Put him on your draft board for next year.
That's right.
As the clock winds down, we got 1:07. Tomorrow night we'll be out here at 6 o'clock and 7:30 for the 4th and 5th, and then the 6th and 7th grade championships. So you can click on the link on the website for both of those games.
All right, we're inside a minute.
Championship week, always one of the real pleasures out here, Travis.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A lot of friends and family and former board members and players come back to watch these games. And it was a good game here till the 4th quarter. Here we go. The ball's on the ground. Lorimer is going to run backwards a little bit. We're going to blow the whistles. And I think that's about going to do it.
That's right. Good night, Eileen. It was a great game.
Great game. Final score is 38-20. Congratulations to the Bengals. Andrew Lorimer, Andrew Economos, Shane Shoneth, the coaches for an undefeated Bengals team, 38-20 champions in the Super Bowl.
Awesome job, guys.
Thanks out there for listening. Broadcast land, we appreciate it. We will
Be back tomorrow at 6, right, Dave?
back tomorrow at 6.
Got 4 or 5, and we've got a 6-7 game tomorrow night. So
Tune in around 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Thanks, Broadcast land. He asked us to hit end stream, but it's not. Was that funny?
I get crossed up too,
Thanks
man.
for doing that video, man.